Welcome, Libra. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. This reading is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. This is our monthly reading, end of March through the end of April. No specific life area topic. Keep in mind this is a collective reading, so take what resonates. Also, you can check out your other placements. Sometimes it takes me a little bit to get them all posted, but I'll do what I can. I'm going to use the Somnia for the reading and the Somnia for clarifying. I have two different decks. This is like the illustrated edition, and this is the original edition. There's also another deck coming out. I'm hoping to get it in August. I pre-ordered, so I can't wait. Here we go. Let's do a couple more shuffles. What do our Libras need to know going into April? Can't believe I'm saying that already. Here we go. Current situation is Hangman. Past influence, Page of Pentacles. Present influence is the Eight of Pentacles. And negative, Four of Pentacles. Positive, Two of Swords. Oh, well, I mean, you have a choice here. That's in the positive. Let's see. What you don't see is Knight of Cups. What to look for. Knight of Swords. And they look like they're facing off. Like, okay, I'm going to put this exactly the way I see it. Like they're facing off almost. That was weird. I saw that and I went, oh my gosh. Well, we'll talk about that. That's interesting. Unexpected. Four of Wands. Challenge. Ten of Swords. Future influence. World. Outcome is the Hermit. And where does this lead though? Three of Wands. Three of Swords. King of Pentacles. So not super easy. I'm going to tell you that much. The Four of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. My camera does that all on its own. I kind of like it because it follows, but the Four of Swords is about healing. So there's something here in this reading that's talking about it's reading or taking a break. However, the outcome is the Hermit. So I don't think your break's quite over yet. There's a lot of things going on here. There's a lot of interesting grounded energy at the top of the reading. We've got swords off to the side here. A little bit of wands going on. There's, oh, excuse me. That was a tickle. My eyes are watering. So, I feel like that's interesting. It's just some interesting with that Ten of Swords in your challenge and the future influence being the world. There is something that's reaching an end here. Let's get going. So Hangman is in your current situation. So I do feel like right now or in this month, you've been really trying to either self-reflect or really look at a situation differently. But this is taking a lot of time. And it actually, with this outcome being the Hermit, there's more to be done here. I truly believe that. However, I do feel like with the past being the Page of Pentacles, it's also saying a little bit about a discovery. Like you made some kind of discovery recently in the past, or I mean, probably recently, the last couple months. And it's really kind of put you into I need to think about this. It could have been an offer. So the Page of Pentacles could be a message, an offer. Here, I feel like it's learning something, discovery. He spends a lot of time and makes a discovery here. And I do feel like, you're putting a lot of energy into this situation with the Eight of Pentacles. Whatever this discovery is, it could be even an offer, a job offer, or, hey, if you do this work, because this is all about doing the work, mastering a skill, but being very patient about it. And I feel like with the Hangman is you really trying to figure this out. I mean, there's something here that's with these two cards together, it's action, but silent action. In other words, this is all on you. This is you doing the work to really figure out, self-reflect, figure out a different way forward, analyze, looking things at different angles. But it's, keep in mind that Hangman is a non-movement card. The Eight of Pentacles is kind of a movement card. So together we're saying that you're actively not doing anything. Like you're, so in other words, you're taking that step back, but you're actively working, whether it's even within yourself, you're actively working on moving forward to learn something, to do something, to get through this situation. The Four of Pentacles is in the negative. You may be hanging on to too much to something here. The Four of Pentacles is about saving, holding on to things. It could be about saving, but when I see it in the negative, it's like you're not letting something go that maybe you need to let go of. Yeah, and I think that that's just something to be aware of. Keep in mind when we're talking about these cards in this type of position, negative, positive, strengths, challenges, they're all just to open your eyes to something that maybe once you realize, oh, you know what, I am hanging on to XYZ, it may be easier for you to get through that. However, your positive is in the Two of Swords, and I feel like you have to put one of these swords down. You have to make a decision here. I feel like you know it, but you're not ready to do it. Going back, these kind of are button heads here because you're not letting go of something though. So it's really, this is the key to letting go of one of these swords, although you know you need to. So it's in the strength because you understand. And I think that's important, but I don't feel like you realize maybe what you're holding on to. So it's something just to think about. Well, maybe you do realize it with both of those cards offsetting each other in a sense. The Knight of Cups is what you don't see. There is some kind of offer coming in, and it's going. Now, I don't always see this with the Knight of Cups, but I do feel like this is like it's going to feel wonky when it does. You don't see it yet. It's behind the scenes. Again, this could be somebody. That is going to offer you something. I feel like this is more work related to me, but it could be home, family, even relationships, friendships. There's somebody that's going to be coming around. I feel like they're going to offer something eventually. The thing here is, the reason why I feel like it's wonky is because this is like the only cup, and it's what you don't see. So it feels like it doesn't belong, right? And although it does, and it's sitting here in the position of what you don't see, which I think is going to make the difference eventually for you. Because I get the feeling that this helps you kind of get through this, but you don't see it yet. So there is something or somebody in the background now. There's a good energy coming in. What to look for is the Knight of Swords. This is asking you to be very careful about how quickly, if an answer comes too quickly, it's not the right answer. That's what it's telling you, I believe. I do. Because there's something here that you really need to work through. And I feel like this is what to watch, since this is in the position of what to look for. If something comes in too fast, be wary of it. It doesn't mean don't do it, but be wary of it. In other words, really look into it. Don't just grab it and move forward. Because there's something to me that there's more to all of this than just meets the eye. Like it's something, the reason why you're in Hangman mode is you need to be there. Because then it leads to the Hermit, and I feel like there's something really playing or more deep and more important than maybe it feels like on the surface. The Four of Wands is in your unexpected. I'm clarifying this guy. I want to understand more about this. So the Four of Wands is about celebration, but it also can be, oh, we've got two wands here. Oh, no, I was talking about cups. There's no cups. The Four of Wands, okay, so this can be about celebration. Usually after reaching a goal. So it comes after the Three of Wands, after the ships come in, you celebrate the bounty, right? This is about that celebration. But here too, to me, I feel like it can be two people having a conversation. in a celebratory manner, but coming together on a situation, on a celebration regarding something. Tell me more about this Four of Wands in the unexpected for our Libras, please. What is this? Four of Wands, Hermit, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there's going to be something new coming in. Now, it could be an opportunity, an offer. Back to the Ace of Pentacles, kind of matching that Page of Pentacles energy from your past influence. And I feel like that with that Hermit though, that I feel like what this card is telling us and what the cards are telling us now, and keep in mind the outcome is the Hermit. So, and this is unexpected. I feel like you're not going to be here in this celebratory thing until later. And once you are in hermit mode, this outcome leads to that new opportunity. I think this is where what it's telling us. So I would be very patient, because that hermit, when you get that new opportunity, I feel like what this could be too is that offer. Okay. But it's going to cause some issues with you, to be honest. Like, there is an offer I feel like this is going to be an offer. And I feel like you're going to need that hermit time, because the challenge is putting an end to something here. So there's something that if you take this offer with this celebratory, and it's good, but if you take it, then something comes to an end. And do you want something else to come to an end? So whatever would be coming to an end is the challenge of putting that to an end, because we can't always get a new opportunity without saying goodbye to something else. And that's going to be your challenge, is how am I going to be able to put this to an end? And my phone's doing weird stuff. Well, I've got my watch on. It's disconnecting and connecting. The world is in your future influence. So I do feel like that in the near future, towards the end of the month, or towards the end of April, there's going to be a feeling of, I need to put this back with the deck before I forget. There's going to be a feeling like, you've reached a goal here, because this is the influence that you were at the end of something. There is some kind of goal that you reached. I look at the world a lot as graduating college or graduating high school, even, where you reach a goal and then it's time to move up and beyond. And that's going to be the feeling. And I think that's why it puts you in hermit mode. The hermit is all about like that, taking that time to really discover. There's something here that you really need to discover. And I do feel like it has to do, that offer that it comes in is when you're acting like this, like you're kind of out of the hangman, because the hermit may be alone, but the hermit is action, has the lantern, is looking for something specific. You are on a discovery mission. I want to find this. I want to do this. There's something here too. I keep coming back to this Knight of Swords. There's going to be something here. I think this is a really important warning here. Just be careful that something comes in really fast, and it might feel like, it might feel like something's just kind of not quite right. Well, here we have, where does this all lead? We've got the Three of Wands and then the Three of Swords after that. The Three of Swords I don't think is as big a deal as it may feel like when the Three of Swords normally comes up, because I feel like what it is, there's going to be an offer that you're celebrating, right? Comes in, and then it leads to you seeing your bounty coming in, seeing the hard work that you've done pay off. But that's leading to that, putting that something to an end. And that's going to lead you to having a little bit of a separation anxiety, a little bit of sadness here. It doesn't necessarily mean it's long lived, but I do feel like that's going to happen, because anytime we're saying goodbye to one thing, it can be hard, even if what we're getting is better. It doesn't matter. Like, we're still saying goodbye to something, and I feel like that's what's going to be hard. I'm going to clarify then that leads to the Knight, or the King of Pentacles, and I want to clarify that and see what this King is about here for you, because it could be you, or it could be someone else. And I do kind of, with courts, I'm always inclined to take a closer look, especially where it leads, because this could be you leveling up for sure. This could be someone someone that's around you that can give you new opportunities or great advice, or even in some cases, if it's a romantic situation. I don't feel like this is a romantic reading though at all. There's no romance here other than that Knight of Cups, which could be that King of Pentacles. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Eight of Cups, 10 of Wands, Lovers. Yeah, well, it could be a partnership for sure. Because this is lurking in the background that we don't see, you know. Eight of Cups, yeah, this is your journey, and it feels hard, but I feel like there's going to be something, this King of Pentacles is going to be at the end, and it's going to end up being positive with the Lovers here. I feel like the Lovers in this case is positive. I don't always see the Lovers as positive, but I feel like this is all about your journey. This is you saying goodbye, and yeah, it's been hard. You're going to have a hard month, or a hard, this could have been going on longer than a month, especially with Four Swords at the bottom of the deck. But I feel like that it's leading to a partner. I think it could be a partnership. So for some of you, this could be work where you're going to be working with someone that can really help you move forward, or you're just a great, you guys make a great partner as far as in work, where you're going to be able to really succeed. So this is, I feel like this is really good energy here, because it's saying that what you're doing is paying off. And this is definitely a partner of some sort. And I think this is this. I do. I feel like this Knight of Cups, you don't see this yet, but that's going to lead to that King of Pentacles. So there you have it. There is your reading. Oh, let's do an advice. Let's pull an advice card, because that's important. What is a great advice for our Libras this month? Lovers. God, I love it when the cards do that. Well, you know, in this case, I think it's different than what we had here, but maybe it does come from your choices, because that Two of Swords and your strength reminds me that you have this together, and then Lovers can be about making a choice. I mean, if you look at it, like there's, is it this one of the, this tree's on fire, this tree's on fire over here, this tree is blooming, you got smoke in the middle, you know, so there is like it could be bonding, and it could be asking you that to really look, is this worth the bond? Um, because if I don't know, I think it's just really looking at your choices. I'm going to go back to your Two of Swords, where you know you have to, the Four of Pentacles in your negative, which is you got to let go of something. This is asking you, you need to make that choice. Um, but I think it's also about, you know, when you're making a choice, you can reach out to other people and ask them for their opinions and get some input. That could be it. Also, recognize the people around you that can help you with that choice without them telling you like what they need would do. But you know what I mean? Because you've got the Hangman and the Hermit, which tells me you've got to do this yourself. You've got to make your own choice here. It's not, but it doesn't mean you can't get help, at least thinking it through, making sure that you look at all of the positives and all the negatives here. So there is your reading, Libra. I hope you liked it. Please hit that thumbs up button. It does help. Take care. Have a beautiful day.